that Dave asked us to not tell the full story, and I didn't.
For some reason,
It's a Gandalf looking
the
face.
Gandalf thing going on here. I'm clickbait. You know, never thought I'd.
Hey, Dave. You want to have a conversation? Let's have one. I want to start this off by apologizing to everybody. Everybody that ever helped us. Anybody that I ever said that Dave didn't pay for anything on this motor. Didn't give us back money. What I mean. Let me explain. Dave just shared a podcast where he said that he gave us $6,500 for that engine as the way to apologize. And he did. And some of you, I told the truth to. See, our first conversation that Dave had with us, 16 minutes of him telling us how sorry he was and this wasn't normal for him and that he's going to give us $6,500. Not once did he say, oh, we don't want it. I don't want you to tell anybody. No, he waited till the next day. Now, by that time, or maybe it was that afternoon, he waited till that afternoon to have a second call. So by that time, I had already done what David asked, which was calm the masses. And I sent out probably 7 or 8 people to let him know, hey, he's going to pay for half the engine, which $6,500 isn't half the engine. It was half of his build cost. So then he calls Dad back, tells Dad, hey, I need you to not tell anybody about that $6,500. And then Dad comes to me and says, hey, we don't need to tell nobody about this money. And I'm like, what do you mean? We don't need to tell nobody about this. I've already told people about this. And he goes, well, you need to fix it. Well, so I told everybody I was mistaken. And you know what? I was mistaken. Just like I was mistaken on trusting Dave. So from the bottom of my heart, I want y'all to know that I'm sorry. Those few of you that I lied to or messaged it to about this whole money situation, I am sorry. It is not who I wanted to be. It's not who I am. I was asked to do it, and I did it. It was supposed to be an agreement that it was buried. But we all know how Dave's agreements go, and you can trust him if you want, but we never will. You talked in that podcast how all those people go to Google and make reviews that aren't real reviews, and they're not real customers. Well, I went and made a review. I even posted a picture of the first engine, all the crap on the side of it. Here's the other thing I'm going to do, Dave. I'm going to go ahead and just post everything, all of it. All of the video from before, everything I've never shared. Maybe I'll just share it all. You want to call me a negative seeking glory hog, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's just a creator that, Here, I'm going to go ahead and show you why I'm creating what I'm creating, because I haven't publicly shared this with anybody. Do you see this crap? Literal, I've got no colon left. I am literally dying. It's situations like this that make me wonder if it's even worth it. But it is my life, and what better way to share my life than to share all of it? I guess maybe I'm going to move forward a little differently. So I switched over to YouTube as well because I think TikTok's going away, and that's going to be Rig Ranger and Corey McDonald 3703. So I know you made a comment there about creators, and it's always about money and blah blah blah. I haven't pulled a single dime from TikTok. Now, I'm going to show you something, though. In all the years, now if it's backwards because I'm using the front camera. In all the years that I have done TikTok, and I don't even know when I started it, I've never touched that balance. 282. And I guess finally, your little dig about the transmission thing. Oh, it exploded, whatever, something. And you're trying to be all humble about it. It didn't fucking explode. I got my C1 clutch off a little bit, and so it was slipping out and in. It pulled out of the shop, pulled back in. It's like, that ain't right. Let's pull it down. Let's find out what's going on. I had C1 wrong and I had C4 wrong. It's the first Allison I've ever done. Okay? And I did it without a freaking ASG manual. You dick. We were supposed to get this engine back in June of last year. June. You know when we got the engine? Was it November? Sometime in November? Yeah. Yeah, the fact that you've turned all this around, try to make us look bad. I want to thank everybody that's ever come on here and watched me and supported me. I apologize for making video like this. I really do. It's not what I want. But at the same time, we need to be real clear about where everybody stands. If somebody's going to go out there and publicly tell hundreds of thousands of people a story, it needs to be right. And the problem is that Dave asked us to not tell the full story, and I didn't, because he asked us not to. Out of respect for him, out of fear for him not sending us a motor. What a shit show. Well, I hope I haven't lost the respect of too many of you. And if I do, I can understand that. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for watching. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.